Saturday, January. That's where we're going. It's November 23rd, 2019. I think. This is the Bulldog Unchained podcast. I'm your host, the King of Villains, Bulldog Malenko. This is 30 minutes of mayhem. I just completely fucked myself. Like, I don't even know what to do now. I probably should have stopped it and deleted it and then redone it, but fuck that. You guys get all the fuck ups here, so it's cool. First question. God, fuck. Josh, did you hear about Jim Cornette's comments on NWA? He said Trevor Murdoch is the only man I know who can strap a bucket of fried chicken to his back and ride through Ethiopia on a motor scooter. He can take care of himself. They pulled that episode from YouTube, and he has resigned. Did Corny take it too far, or is cancel culture running too wild? I mean, dude, that comments like that have been made since way back. And yeah, okay, is it insensitive? Sure. But I honestly, you got to look at things in context, people, because I'm pretty sure that anybody listening to this, you have said something at some point in time that could be taken out of context and could point you out to be a racist, a bigot, a sexist, misogynist, whatever. Like, things have to be taken in context. And Cornette, he could have said, a backpack full of steaks through Ethiopia and be just fine. What difference does it make? Because he said chicken. He said a bucket of chicken. Okay? Ooh. Oh no. It's the end of the goddamn world. No, seriously. Yes, cancel culture is running too fucking wild. And I think here in about 15 to 20 years, we're going to look back at this time, and a lot of people are going to be really fucking ashamed of some of the ways that they handled things. Like this, the only thing you're going to do when you try to censor people, when you try to hold people down, it's like when a government does it. Every time a government has become tyrannical and they try to oppress their people and they try to silence them and anything like that, the people fight back harder. And then the shit blows up, and whoever the oppressor is, it blows up in their face. So, yeah, fuck them. It's, goddamn, like, let me just point this out. If you're the kind of person, I'm going to read this again. Trevor Murdoch is the only man I know who can strap a bucket of fried chicken to his back and ride through Ethiopia on a motor scooter. He can take care of himself. If you hearing that upsets you so greatly that it puts you into an altered emotional state, take a deep breath, take a step back, and look at how fortunate you are to have a life that is one of your biggest concerns. You petty fucking cunts. There you go. And that's my feeling on that. Because we all know that I am completely opposed to censorship. Like, I'm not saying that, okay, I have black friends. Some of them I can say nigga around, and some of them they think it's unacceptable, and that's fine. Respect is one thing. Now, I'm not going to walk into a crowd of black folks that I don't know and just randomly start saying nigga, 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 because that's stupid. Like, you're in that case, you're trying to do something to provoke a response, and the response that you get probably ain't going to be what you want, or it might be. I don't know. But there's also things have to be taken in context. You have to analyze the whole fucking situation. Oh God, like, was there malicious intent? There you go. All right, moving on. Gag on it, Glinda. If Frodo fit the ring up his butt, would he disappear? Or would his poop disappear as it passed through? What if he put the ring on his hobbit cock? I wish Frodo would put that ring around that entire movie franchise so it would all disappear. I am not a Lord of the Rings fan, and I'm just kidding. I don't need it to go away. I just need it to go away from my peripheral vision. No. If that's what you're into, cool. I can't do it. I have tried like 7 times to get through the Fellowship of the Ring. Yeah, the first one. I've tried like 7 times. And about an hour and a half in, I'm like, man, I got other shit I want to do. This sucks. I can't do it. I cannot sit through that fucking movie. And therefore, I can't even get to the next movies, which apparently everybody's like, oh, no, you got to get past the first one because the second and the third one are amazing. And I'm like, yeah, but are they? Because I've tried 7 fucking times to get through that first one, and I can't goddamn do it. It is not my thing. So, you know, oof. Gag on it, Glinda, again. Are you going to watch Frozen 2 once it's on Disney Plus? Okay, now we're getting to the greatness. I'm going to try to answer everybody. I am going to answer everybody's questions here today, but Gag on it, Glinda is getting ready to ask a question, and I'm going to correct her in the naming of this character, but she says, what do you think about there not being any Baby Yoda merchandise for Christmas? What merchandise should they sell? First of all, his name is Baby Yeet. You're welcome. I have spoken. Baby Yeet is the shit. He is my favorite fucking thing on this planet right now. Like, all things Baby Yeet. Yeet, yeet, yeet. I love it. And, you know, my cousin commented on one of my posts and pointed out that he was just created to sell merchandise, and I was like, I'm sold, because Baby Yeet is everything. And they have announced now that there will be merchandise here available within a few weeks, including plush Baby Yeets, and I will have at least 17. I'm probably going to end up getting a tattoo of that little fuck put on me somewhere just because I love him so much. And those of you that are my friends and have seen my news feed for the past, 2 weeks, it's all Baby Yeet mostly. Like that's what my news feed consists of because I love that little fucker so much. What merchandise should they sell? So we got they need to implement the Mandalorian as a whole into the Legos line. And I'm gonna need an actual hovering bassinet, like a hovering baby carriage for my Baby Yeet so it can follow me around everywhere. And I don't give a fuck how any of you feel about that. Yes, I am a grown-ass 40-year-old man. And this grown-ass 40-year-old man wants a plush Baby Yeet to follow him around in a hovering baby, like a bassinet, like a carrier. And that's what I want. So that's what needs to happen. Gag on it, Glinda. Are Christmas tree cakes the best thing ever? No. Cheesecake is the best thing ever. Like, why is this even a question? Although Christmas tree cakes are pretty good. Ooh, what if we hid Christmas tree cakes inside of a cheesecake? Gag on it, Glinda. You're a hell of a cook. You need to make that happen, and you bring me a Christmas tree cheesecake for Christmas. Like, you make this happen for me, okay? God damn it. Gag on it, Glinda. How excited are you for the new axe throwing place in Evansville? Skull. That it is pretty cool. I saw the post about that the other day. I will definitely be going to check this out and proving that I am not a master axe thrower. Although Jay Scott is, and if Jay Scott comes into town, we're totally hitting that fucking place so he can just show me up and everybody else there, and I'll probably take wagers. You know, I'll take bets so that he can fuck other people up. That'd be great. Gag on it, Glinda. What do you think about this name for a strip club? Talk to the tail. Is it just a club where like women come and put their ass in your face and dudes just like have a conversation with them that way? Because I mean, if you think about it, like, yes, there are some intelligent strippers, but for the most part, anytime I've ever been to a strip club, if I don't know the stripper personally and she sits down and she's like actually trying to have a conversation, I just think of Batman Begins when Eric Roberts is in the nightclub with that chick and she goes, "Do you want to go someplace quieter so we can talk?" And he says, "What makes you think I want to hear you talk?" Oh my fucking God. That is one of the most ruthless things ever in a strip club setting. It's so fucking true. Like, come on. Really? Talk to the tail. Jesus. Gag on it, Glenda. Guinea pigs are a delicacy in Peru. Are we missing the boat on not eating these furry friends? I think we should eat all animals. Like, I mean, apparently in Asia, dogs are good eating, like, but we just have them as friends. But meanwhile, we eat cows, but in India, cows are sacred. Like, they're said to harbor the spirits of your dead relatives. So, I mean, are we fucking up in what we're doing? Who knows, right? I'm just saying, if you can pretty much, you can eat anything at least once, right? Have at it. Fucking suckling guinea pig over an open flame. Oh, look, I got 3 nuggets out of this. Oh, God damn it. Gag on it, Glenda. What's the most difficult thing you've had to overcome? What do you still struggle with? And what keeps you going? So, man, you trying to draw some, like, serious responses here. The most serious thing that I've had to overcome was probably the heroin addiction after my grandfather died. Other than that, I would say the first 14 years of my life and the trauma that came with them. And I made a post a little over a month ago where I finally come to the place where I forgave my womb donor and my stepfather for the things that they did to me, because, you know, holding on to all of that at this point in my life, all it's done is hold me back and hurt me. It didn't affect them at all. And now they're both dead. So, you know, there's nothing to gain for me holding on to that. I definitely will never forget it, and it will always be there. Like, it's always going to be in my mind, like a constant thought. But I'm trying, you know, I'm in a place where I'm trying not to let it dictate who I am and what I do with my life, and which I did that for a long time. You know me personally, Glenda, and I am a nice person. I consider myself to be a very good person, but I also carried around a lot of anger and hatred and resentment, and I've pretty much tried to eliminate that shit from my life. So, yeah. All right. AJ, why is it unacceptable for me to say, "Damn, you have ugly kids"? I don't know. I don't get it, because I see ugly kids every day on my Facebook feed. Fucking hell. There are some people who are completely out of touch with reality. Look, I get it. Like, every child is beautiful, blah, blah. We ain't talking personalities. We're talking like, can I stand to look at this motherfucker for more than 10 seconds before I have to turn my head? Like, there's one person I see on my feed, and I don't actually really know this person. We're just kind of friends through mutual friends. But this person has a kid that's got some crazy fucking eyes, okay? And, whoa, it disturbs me when I'm scrolling along trying to enjoy memes and all. Fuck! Like, just out of nowhere, this little thing fucking pops up in my feed and bashes the fuck out of my senses. But no, I don't get why it's on it. Like, ugh. That it, people I think the only thing that people will get more upset about than telling them that their significant other is ugly or stupid, or their kids are ugly and stupid, is telling them that their religion is stupid. And that, like, those are the priorities, right? Like, people just lose their fucking minds over that shit. Gag on it, Glenda. Why do you think the former strip club Grim Reaper headquarters were raided the other day? Oh, well, I know. It was for firearms. They wasted who knows how much, because if I'm correct, the DEA, ATF, FBI, state, county, and local police, and I believe I saw a U.S. border, like U.S. Customs and Border Patrol vehicle. Okay, how much money was spent in this effort to get a sawed-off shotgun? I think they may have taken 3 motorcycles is what they impounded. I don't even know. And they didn't even make an arrest until yesterday, I think, or the day before. Fucking really. But meanwhile, the south side of Evansville is still the wild fucking west, and there's shootings over there, every other day at least, if not every day. And fuck it, let them sort themselves out, right? But the dude, because he's in an MC and he's the club president and he's a felon, so he can't have firearms. But so far as we know, isn't out popping at people. Yeah. Oh, we gotta get him. Meanwhile, I can walk down any street in Jimtown, and within 30 seconds, I can probably have a couple grams of meth. No problem. But, no, good job, all of you authorities combined, and all that wasted fucking taxpayer money, to get one dude who literally no one else gave a fuck about. Good job. AJ, why are women so damn judgmental of ugly guys when every night they restore back to factory settings when the makeup is washed off? Oh my God. Factory settings. AJ, you have just won my heart for this episode. Oh my God. I saw this captured conversation that was made into a meme, and this guy and girl are talking through, probably like Tinder or a messaging app or whatever, and the girl goes, "How tall are you? I don't like short guys." Or goes, "How tall are you?" And he goes, 6'3". Why? She goes, "I don't like short guys." And he goes, "Oh, okay. How much do you weigh?" And she goes, "What does that matter?" And he goes, "I don't like fat girls." And she was like, "Fuck you, you fucking misogynist piece of shit. I hope you fucking die alone." Everybody get it? Who's gonna get it? Yeah. Yeah, those double standards, they're sharp as fuck, aren't they? Ugh. Factory settings. God damn it. That's so fucking awesome. AJ, how good do you think Survivor Series is going to be this year? Well, since NXT is involved, it's probably going to be, if we're going on I gotta skip Meltzer's 5-star rating. I gotta go to a 1 through 10 classic scale. I'm predicting we're going to get between a 7 and an 8. It's not going to be just balls out amazing, but it's going to be pretty damn decent and probably better than most in recent memory. So, we'll see what happens. Gag on it, Glenda. What advice do you have for men that are 4 inches or less, if you know what I mean? It's me. I'm men that are 4 inches or less. Actually, a man that's 4 inches or less, he better either grow or learn to dodge feet real fucking fast, because he gonna get stepped on. Like, that's dangerous. That's like the size of a G.I. Joe action figure, or like a Star Wars action figure. Like, they're 3 3/4 inches. That's, man. I bet, though, now we can switch back to penis talk. I bet if I stick a G.I. Joe inside your who, you gonna feel it, and you're gonna get that stimulation from it. Yeah, what now? What advice do I have? So, in all honesty, considering that the average penis size is like 5 inches, give it hell. Give it everything you got. And learn to do what most of us fat kids do. See, being a fat kid is almost like being cursed with just a tiny penis. Because, it used to be women just really didn't want to give you a chance. They didn't want to give you the time of day. But now in 2019, fat kids, we're having our time because big boys are getting a chance to shine now. But fat kids have been found to be better lovers because we don't rely on our looks to get laid. First of all, we have to have outstanding personalities, such as myself, tremendous senses of humor, such as myself, and rest assured, we're going to make sure you get off so much that it feels like your fucking head's about to split open. Because, we understand. Yes, there are hotter options, but he ain't gonna fuck you like this. He ain't gonna fuck. You can go to bed with a buff, like with a kind of muscly or a skinny dude, and yeah, whatever. And then what are you gonna cuddle with afterward? First of all, or you go to bed with a big boy and you go to work buff the next morning because you got a fucking workout the night before. That big boy's gonna punish you. Like, look, you can have 175 pounds of thrust or 390 pounds of thrust. Let's put 6 inches on the 175 pounder and let's put 4 inches on the 390 pounder. Which one do you think is going to do damage? Yeah, let that marinate for a little while. Okay. AJ, I'm ordering my son a 24/7 belt for Christmas. Is it perfectly acceptable to pin his ass Christmas morning or wait to get him? AJ, this is how this has to happen. You have to get Molly to have the camera ready. For those who, sorry, I don't know if I should have named, but they don't know your last name, so whatever. AJ's wife is Molly. This is what needs to happen. Molly needs to have the camera ready to record. As soon as your son opens that up and raises that title because he's super excited about it, you fucking attack his ass and you hold him down and pin him, and your other kid counts the 1, 2, 3, or Molly even counts the 1, 2, 3, and you grab the belt away and hold it above your head and celebrate like mad while this kid sits there with a look on his face like, what the fuck? And then you post it online and we circulate this and it becomes fucking internet gold. Okay? Like, it's gonna be fantastic. I promise. You've got time to plan for this too, man. You gotta make sure to go to a sporting goods store or whatever and get a referee shirt, or order a cheap referee shirt from like eBay or Amazon, and get someone else to be in this video and just appear out of nowhere, like just jump out with a referee shirt on and do the pin. Oh my God, I'm telling you, this is going to be brilliant. This is viral shit. You're welcome, okay? This is why I need to be a millionaire and have nothing but time to devote to this show. This is why, because then I could hire a film crew. I could do all kinds of things, direct video. Jesus. Can you imagine the fuckery of the Bulldog Unchained YouTube channel if I had pretty much unlimited resources and all that time? Fuck. Okay. Gag on it, Glenda. What's the worst job interview you ever had? Well, I did do a job interview once, a few years ago, where the person asked me why I wanted to work there, and I said, I have a more interesting question. Why can't you keep people here? Because I constantly see that this place is hiring. And she got really upset by that. Really upset. And I was like, look, I'm sorry if you're mad, but You know, you guys have an extremely high turnover rate, and that doesn't fall on the employees. Like, there's something wrong here that people don't want to work here. And the people that you have that stay here, it tells me that either they are dead inside or they're trapped. And you paid, like, now they make just enough that they can't go anywhere else and make that money. Like, that's all it is. Oh, man, she was hot. Like, she was trying to keep her cool while she talked to me. But, oof. But yeah, I didn't really want that job. I went because I got a call back, so I figured I would go see what was up with this place, because maybe she could hit me with the old razzle dazzle and bullshit me somehow into accepting a position there. But I had pretty much already made up my mind before I walked into her office. So yeah. Gag on it, Glenda. Thoughts on the new electric Mustang SUV? What? I don't think those words all belong in the same sentence. I've spoken. Gag on it, Glenda. Would you still buy one of those Christmas leg lamps if the leg was real? Fuck yeah. That would be more of an incentive for me to buy one of the leg lamps. Oh my God. Are you kidding? Like, oh, that would be fantastic. That would be like Ed Gein level, like, interior decorating. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Gag on it, Glenda. What's your favorite board game? Ooh. I like to play Monopoly. I know a lot of people don't, but I like Monopoly because I know the strategy to actually win and bankrupt people the quickest. And woo. But my favorite, it's not really a board game. It's a card. It's a deck building game. But Munchkin, and I don't care which Munchkin. Munchkin. I'm sitting here looking around. I got the regular Munchkin, like 1 through 7 all together. I've got Munchkin Marvel and Munchkin X-Men combined. I've got Munchkin Booty, which is pirates, and Star Munchkin, which is spaceships and stuff. And I combine those to make Munchkin Space Pirates. And I've also got Pathfinder and Ninja Turtles Munchkin. Munchkin's the fucking shit. If you don't know what this game is, look this shit up, because it's fun. And every game is different. And it's, oh my God, I love that fucking game. Gag on it, Glenda. Have you ever rubbed icy hot on your dick? Worse. Tiger Balm. And it wasn't on my dick, but I was, like, I did martial arts growing up, and I used Tiger Balm on the inside of my thighs and my groin muscles, like, while stretching, just to alleviate some tension and that burn stuff. But one day I was perspiring more profusely, meaning my balls was sweating, people, and it ran onto my satchel and my taint, and I screamed like a little girl. Oh my God, it was awful. I can still feel that. Oof. Fuck. Gag on it, Glenda. Marshmallows or no marshmallows in your hot cocoa? If someone ever hands me hot chocolate and there are no marshmallows in it, I'm going to throw the fucking mug. I swear to you. Unless you tell me before you hand me the hot chocolate, or before you even make it for me. Like, if you say, hey, Bulldog, you want a mug of hot chocolate? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I do. You have an obligation to then alert me to whether or not you have marshmallows. And if you fail in your obligation, then you suffer the consequences. Gag on it, Glenda. Should Evansville have celebrated their win a little harder, like riots in the streets, setting stuff on fire, looting? So, for those of you that don't know, the University of Evansville, the Purple Aces, who haven't won a meaningful game since, 1983, they beat number 1 ranked University of Kentucky in NCAA men's basketball like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And all of a sudden, there were a whole bunch of people who were lifelong U of E Purple Aces fans that I had never seen before. Like, I don't own any Purple Aces gear, and I know maybe 7 or 8 people on my friends list who are diehard Purple Aces fans, and I know that they are, and they had every right to celebrate that win. Now, I get being from the city. Yeah, okay, it's cool that the University of Evansville did something big like that. They upset number 1 Kentucky in Rupp Arena. Okay, that's huge. Yeah, you can on a scale of 1 to 10, you are allowed to celebrate at like a 3. Okay, like kind of golf clapping it. Okay, and nod in approval. That's what you're allowed to do when you're not a fan. Now, these other motherfuckers, these 7, 8 people I know, I think they should have lit their living rooms on fire and burnt their houses down. Like, what are you doing? How do you not just go balls deep celebrating that huge, monumental victory? Gag on it, Glenda. What would make you riot in the streets? Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to think about anything that could just make me absolutely riot. If anything happens in The Mandalorian to Baby Yeet, like if Baby Yeet dies, if any kind of bullshit like that happens, Mando, the Mandalorian, Mando himself can die, and I'm be upset, all right, but I ain't gonna riot. Baby Yeet dies, I'm taken to the streets, and it's gonna be a bloodbath. So everybody's had their warning. Gag on it, Glenda. Goddamn, woman, you are on it today. Gag on it, Glenda. Where right now would you want to be a fly on the wall so you could eavesdrop? I'd like to be a fly buzzing around the halls of Congress and catch these little conversations that happen. That's not true. I really don't give a fuck. I would actually like to be, I don't know. I can't think of anything that I care enough about that I want to eavesdrop. I'm doing my own shit. I don't know. Fucking on a wall of potential sponsors of this show so I can hear what they really think or how much time they're going to allow to go by before they actually contact me to offer a sponsorship and advertising partnership. You know, that'd be kind of neat to know. Maybe. Okay. Gag on it, Glenda. If Epstein didn't kill himself, who did? I picture it being like the movie Smoking Aces. The fucking Turk brothers. They will go megaton. Goddamn, I love that movie. I mean, it was most likely another prisoner. And now the prison guards who were responsible for him have been arrested. And I don't think that they just did that shit to try to placate the fucking masses. And I hope this Epstein shit lives. I hope that the traction continues, and I would love nothing more than to watch millionaires and billionaires who are so out of touch with reality and think they're above the law to either be hunted down and brought to justice, or mob justice just takes over because people realize that when these fucks get put through the system, they are not going to be treated and tried the same way as you or I or any other regular person would. So instead, mob justice prevails. They hunt these motherfuckers down, drag them out in front of their homes, and someone records them blowing this person's head off. Why not? Or beat them to death. And again, I'm not inciting this violence. I'm just saying I wouldn't mind seeing that. That's just, and honestly, I think that if justice isn't if justice isn't given in this case, I think you might start to see some vigilante shit. Gag on it, Glenda. Least favorite X-Men, Marvel, DC characters. Jubilee. Oh, look, I can shoot fireworks from my hands. Woo! You useless cunt. Get out of here. You're not even a mutant. You're just an annoying 8-year-old on the 4th of July. Look at my sparklers! I don't know. Trying to think of... DC doesn't do anything, but I am not into DC. Like, I like Batman, and I like Batman's villains, but other than that, DC really doesn't have shit for me. And I know everybody's like, what about Rambo? And I don't give a fuck. I don't care about Superman. I don't give a fuck about anything going on with like Aquaman. Aquaman. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Aquaman. No. Let's see. But Marvel characters that I don't like, that I don't care, they're useless. I don't know. Marvel's pretty good with their characters. I'm trying to think of any that I don't like. I don't know. Cyclops is a cunt, but I mean, he's very useful though. He's pretty badass. I wish I could shoot fucking lasers out of my eyes. Alright. Gag on it, Glinda. They just invented shoes with GPS so that relatives can track loved ones with Alzheimer's. How do we know that invention isn't already in all of our shoes and the government is tracking our every move? You carry a phone. It has GPS in it. And yeah, it says it gives you the option to disable it. Yeah, right, whatever. They can turn that shit on remotely whenever the fuck they want. Probably your phone doesn't even have to be on. Okay? So, yeah, no. We're all being tracked. Gag on it, Glinda. Would you rather have a peg leg or an arm with a hook? Arm with a hook. All day. Ah, fucking... Ooh. Yeah, boy. Could you imagine getting your clit rubbed with that? Woo. Gag on it, Glinda. What is your favorite thing about the female mind? I will say this. Women... I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing, but I will say it is astonishing. Like, okay, men will lie, but men aren't really good at lying. Okay? Women will get their friends involved, and these other cunt women will go along with whatever this made up lie is. Whereas a dude will try that and be like, hey man, I need you to tell my girl that I was, here with you from this time to this time. All right, man, I got you, bro. Hey, was Tommy with you at this time to the... Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he was with me. Okay, I know you're lying because at that time we were at the movies and blah, blah, blah. Like, guys don't think enough through. Women are conniving as fuck and will make sure that they have whatever alibis locked down airtight. So, yeah, you're definitely the more suspect of our species. Joshua McNinch. If you could go back and play a game for the first time again, what would it be and why? Oh shit. For the first time, probably Final Fantasy VII. Man, that game kicked ass. I played that game. I played the shit out of that game. It was awesome. Yeah. Or the first time I played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Goddamn, that was a badass game too. Andy Imlay. What was your favorite part of hanging out with me when we were younger? Oh, dude. Hanging out at your house with your mom and dad and your two little brothers and we would be playing like wrestling games on on Nintendo or whatever, or we would actually all be wrestling in the living room, and you being Mr. Upper Body because your goddamn legs don't work, so you use your arms for everything, could grab like two of us at a time and pin us with no problem. It was ridiculous. Either that or us fucking singing. Like, that was always fun too. You're one of my oldest longtime friends, and we got a ton of memories together. Jesus, then we grew up together, so I don't know. Your house was an escape for me. Josh McNinch again. Thoughts on Baby Yeet? I already gave you them thoughts, sucker. Baby Yeet is everything. I love Baby Yeet. Josh McNinch, favorite villain throughout all cinema. Anton Chigurh. Hands down, end of discussion. If you have not seen the movie No Country for Old Men, watch it. Because Anton Chigurh ain't no fucking joke. What's that dude's name? Bardum? God damn it. I can't think of his real name right now. Bardum is his last name. Man, he's like an evil, like a more evil Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Like, there needs to be a movie with that Bardum guy and Jeffrey Dean Morgan where they're like brothers, but they're just really fucking evil. But yeah, Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men, he's cold as fuck. Josh McNinch. Oh, I missed this one. Sorry. Why didn't you kill Andy when you were younger? Dude, he's too strong. Like, he's with those arm crutches, his defense is impenetrable. He's insane. He's a maniac. Jimmy, what do you think would be Baby Yeet's favorite Clutch song? It would be Big News 1, because in that song he even says, "We got Greedo solo to the rear." Yeah, like, yeah, Big News 1. Like, they're even referencing Star Wars in there. I would just figure that would be it. Jimmy, is it acceptable to eat a box of stovetop as a meal? I have done this many times. Look, I love stovetop stuffing, and I don't give a fuck when anybody says, "Oh, it's not even real stuffing." You know why? You know why that makes it so great? Because real stuffing's fucking gross. I don't want your nasty, salty bread pudding with fucking green beans or whatever the fuck else you put in it. It's gross. Homemade stuffing is bleh, disgusting. Stovetop perfected it years ago and gave it to us in a box. And that shit is ready as soon as you can make a pot of water boil. Okay? It's super fucking simple. A fucking retarded chimpanzee can make stovetop. Okay? And it's delicious. Delicious. Goddamn, I am so ready for fucking stovetop. I'm gonna go get some stovetop. Fuck, man. I haven't had some for a long time, and I'm ready. Jimmy, did you see that they announced Deadpool 3? How much freedom do you think the mouse is really going to let them have with what they put out? I think that the mouse was well aware of the franchise that they acquired and that it is massively successful, and its first incarnation became the most successful R-rated movie of all time. So, that being said, yeah, how about Disney and Michael Eisner and whoever these fucks are? How about you stay in your office and sit this one out and keep your mouth fucking shut, okay? And just take a big W in your column, in your win-loss column. You get to have a W, and that don't mean Walt. That means win, motherfucker. You let Ryan Reynolds control everything to do with that fucking franchise, and you keep your stupid fucking asses out of it. Jimmy, if you could have an action figure made of yourself, what kind of accessories would you want to have with it? I need a flamethrower / grenade launcher and a dildo that shoots electrical beams. I've spoken. James, just says The Mandalorian. Oh, dude, I've gone on about it now. That show's fucking... Hey, this last episode 3, I ain't trying to give any fucking spoilers or anything, but The Mandalorians, ooh, brother. Ooh, goddamn. And I'm also really happy with all the cameos of Boba Fett that we're getting, and I hope that Boba becomes a key player in this series. And I hope this series goes like... Goddamn, give me like 8-9 seasons of this. It's fucking fantastic. Just don't jump the shark and keep going. But I have full faith in Jon Favreau because he's amazing, and Disney is throwing the idea around of having Jon Favreau and his cohorts taking over all things to do with the Star Wars universe, and I am all in favor of that. I love it. Let's do this. Jimmy, should pumpkin pie have whipped cream on it or no? Fuck yeah. Everything should have whipped cream on it. Even steak. I don't give a fuck. I love whipped cream. Jimmy, how much of an impact would it have if all of your podcast listeners donated even $1 a month and a Patreon sponsor, or as a Patreon sponsor, I guess? What do you think is missing that is keeping people from doing that? Well, what's missing is probably quality content. This show is just a severe, tragic train wreck of civil discord, and it's just, I don't know. But as far as the impact it would have, like, I won't even go per downloads. So if we average out my downloads for episodes, let me just do this math real quick, okay? So let's just say I'm averaging 24,000 downloads a month. And typically I do 8 episodes a month. That's 3,000 people, okay, that are consistently listening, approximately. That would give me $3,000 a month doing this show, and then that means I don't have to work a regular day job. I get to do this show every day. I would do this show literally Monday through Friday. And have, or actually I might even keep it Sunday through Thursday so that everybody's just got that shit to go, and then have my weekend, whatever. But I would get to focus on the show and not have to worry about anything. And I mean, that's not an extravagant life. You know, $3,000 a month, that's $36,000 a year to do this show. But this would be my job, and this is what I love, and that would be fucking fantastic. But most people's attitude is, well, if he's going to keep doing it for free and not charge us, then why pay? And, you know, I've got 3 patrons. They donate to the show. I am super fucking happy to have them. I love that they want to donate to the show. It makes me happy. And, you know, even if I never get to make this my career, I'm going to keep doing it, most likely. All right. Jimmy, what would you call a group of baby yeets? Fucking adorable? That's what you would call them? Oh, Colt. When will baby yeets be available for purchase or adoption? Goddammit. I need a baby yeet. I don't want one. I need one. I'm with you, brother. And at least plush baby yeets are coming soon. Like, that shit should be... They say that it'll be here before Christmas. But, goddamn, you know that's going to be hell trying to get one. Russ, will you be my leg day bae? Yeah, fuck leg day. Yeah, fuck leg day. I ain't doing that. What? No. Nope. Samuel, with a Mission Impossible 7 planned for release in 2021, shouldn't it be renamed to Mission Highly Unlikely? I think it should have been called that after the first one. And now it should just be like, Mission, you might succeed. Like, that's... Yeah. Samuel, where did the phrase, Bob's your uncle, come from? From Mary, your aunt. I don't know. Bob's your uncle. Who says Bob's your uncle? Well, how is that a phrase? What the fuck is Bob's your uncle? Oh, God. Bob's your uncle? I think your aunt Bob's your uncle. I don't... All right, moving on. Samuel, exactly how long is a cotton picking minute? Well, approximately however it would take to pick cotton, I guess. I don't know. Samuel, what would you do if you were browsing the dark web and found yourself for sale with same-day delivery? I would order 10. Samuel, would you agree that the number of people watching you is directly proportional to the stupidity of your actions? Do you mean me personally, or just like people in general? Because I have found that, you know, if you do something great or something of note or something worthy of praise, hardly any to no eyes befall you during those events. Fuck up, and everybody and their mama either sees it or they're going to know about it. Right? We as a people thrive more on punishment than reward. Like, people just get off on it, I guess. I don't know. Samuel, what would happen if the Mandalorian character was replaced with Deadpool? Mandalorian would be the funniest goddamn show ever made. And could you imagine Fetpool carrying that fucking baby around talking to him? Oh, fuck. And you know, okay, so goddamn it, I'm kind of giving spoilers, but not really. So there's this shootout scene where the Mandalorian's protecting Baby Yeet in episode 3 here that just came out yesterday. And if it was Deadpool would be laying crouched down, like taking cover from the people shooting at him, looking at the kid going, hey, do the thing with your hand again and make these fuckers go away. Like some shit like that. It would be fucking fantastic. Somebody just needs to make this happen. Can we do this? Can we have a version of the Mandalorian where it's Deadpool? Oh, fuck. It would be fantastic. Samuel, if no one else did, I wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. Well, thank you, brother. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Devin, in your opinion, do you think magic mushrooms have medicinal properties? Psilocybin has already been proven by multiple university and medical center studies to have tremendous medicinal properties, including but not limited to people with anxiety, depression, PTSD. There's also dementia, a multitude of like physical ailments, and just overall general health. And they function through microdosing. If you don't know what microdosing is, look this up. But psilocybin mushrooms, yeah, I think it's going, like, I think we're getting ready. The House just passed the bill for recreational marijuana to be completely legal at the federal level. Now it's got to go to Congress, I believe. I think that psilocybin mushrooms will be shortly behind. And I know a lot of people who are either stupid or live under a rock or just completely willfully ignorant and don't like to learn new things. We're not talking, yes, we are talking about magic mushrooms, like, you know, oh, I'm tripping on mushrooms. Yeah. But you take them in such a dose that you're not actually tripping. It's called microdosing. And it just lifts you enough that everything's okay. Like, just, you don't have the anxiety, the depression, just the tenseness. Yeah, it's, I absolutely am 100% on board with this. I back it. Yeah, this needs to move forward quickly. Last question. Fuck me. Where'd it go? AJ, where's the post to listen, asshole? Well, it'll be up as soon as I get done recording here and then compress this and get it uploaded and then share it. Professor Dickweed. All right. Goddamn, you guys almost got 55 minutes of mayhem. All right. So you're fucking welcome. And I'll be back on Sunday for the boys with Nubsy Slow, it's your boy. The post that you post the post about. All right. So until tomorrow, everybody have a good weekend. Baby yeet. This is the Bulldog Unchained podcast. I'm your host, King of Villain, Bulldog Maliko. This has been 30 minutes slash 55 and a half minutes of mayhem.